In today's show, Bitcoin and Ethereum hit new all-time highs as Tesla announces it has bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And check this out. Yesterday was Bitcoin's biggest daily candle close ever, gaining over $7,500. And if you do the math, that means Tesla allocated 7.7% of its gross cash to Bitcoin. I'll be breaking down the math for you right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, stablecoin flows hint at a $50,000 Bitcoin price after the recent Tesla pump liquidates $500 million in Bitcoin shorts. Max Kaiser tweeted, Bitcoin price adjusted for stalled buy orders stacked up at exchanges is above $50,000 right now. And he also reiterates that his $65,000 short-term Bitcoin target is in play and his year-end target is $220,000. Also in today's episode, will Apple be the next big company to adopt Bitcoin after Tesla? And how would that impact the Bitcoin price? Well, check this out. Apple is positioned to offer a crypto exchange funded by adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, says RBC. I'll be breaking all this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin's still up 10% for the day, and most all the major altcoins are in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work and earn up to an 8.6% annual percentage yield with a BlockFi interest account. And if you get started today, you can get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. To take advantage of this promo, use my link in the description right down below. It's going to take you here, then click that yellow button which says sign up. You're going to notice that the referral code is already pre-populated for you to take advantage of this offer. Now let's check out some of the interest rates. Bitcoin is paying out a 6% annual percentage yield, Ethereum 5.25%, and USDT a whopping 9.3%. Now what I love personally about BlockFi, besides the fact they're so easy to use and that there's no hidden fees, is that they are backed by the biggest names in the industry, including Winklevoss Capital, Fidelity, Morgan Creek, and Coinbase. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of this by clicking the link right down below. Claim your $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. A lot of bullishness to discuss. Possibly the biggest news in Bitcoin history just occurred yesterday, and that's why Bitcoin and Ethereum just hit new all-time highs as Tesla announced buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's right, the crypto markets are at a sea of green to start the week as electric car giant Tesla announces buying $1.5 billion worth of the king of all crypto. And a new filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, Tesla revealed its plans also to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment for its fleet of vehicles. That's right, check it out right here. In January 2021, we updated our investment policy to provide us with more flexibility to further diversify and maximize returns on our cash that is not required to maintain adequate operating liquidity. As part of the policy, which was duly approved by the Audit Committee of our board of directors, we may invest a portion of such cash in certain alternative reserve assets, including digital assets, gold bullion, gold exchange traded funds, which are ETFs, and other assets as specified in the future. Thereafter, we invested an aggregate of $1.5 billion into Bitcoin under this policy and may acquire to hold digital assets from time to time or long term. Moreover, we expect to begin accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for our products in the near future, subject to applicable laws and initially on a limited basis, which we may or may not liquidate upon receipt. Now, this is a pretty big deal as well, being able to purchase Tesla vehicles using Bitcoin. Now, Musk recently declared that after years of consideration, he is now a supporter of the world's top cryptocurrency. It's about time. He also boosted the meme crypto dogecoin during its volatile move from 1 cent to as high as 8 cents. That's right, dogecoin also just recently reached a new all-time high thanks to Elon Musk. Musk has said little about the second largest crypto, Ethereum, aside from confirming in July of last year that his company is not building on the smart contract blockchain. And yesterday we just witnessed the biggest daily close ever in Bitcoin history with gains of over $7,500 exciting times to be involved in the king of all crypto. Check this out. Tesla's latest Form 10K filing for the fiscal year ended December 31st, 2020, which shows a $1.5 billion allocation into Bitcoin. And as Bitwise researcher David Lawant points out, Tesla's Bitcoin exposure represents roughly 7.7% of its gross cash position, as he shares right here in this tweet. According to the most recent 10K filing, Tesla had cash and equivalents of $19.4 billion in gross, or $98 billion net. Now, using these figures as a reference, $1.5 billion in Bitcoin represents an allocation of 7.7% on gross cash, or 15.1% on net cash. As is broken down right here, it shows you Tesla consolidation balance sheets in millions, except per share data. Now, here's a correction that he points out. He means $9.8 billion of cash net of debt and finance leases, and not $98 billion. So there you have it. So the breakdown works like this. He derives those figures from Tesla's cash and equivalents, which netted a gross of $19.4 billion by the end of 2020, or $9.8 billion net of debt and finance leases. Now, Tesla's Bitcoin purchase puts it near the top of the corporate treasuries list. Only one other company, which is Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy, which has purchased more of the digital asset as part of its strategic reserves. News of Tesla's participation in the Bitcoin market sent prices soaring on Monday to new all-time highs, and we're well on our way to $50,000, which I actually want to discuss next. Stablecoin flows hint at $50,000 Bitcoin price after Tesla pump liquidates $500 million in Bitcoin shorts. But before I break this down and share the latest from Max Kaiser, as well as breaking news that Apple may be the next big company to adopt Bitcoin after Tesla, let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin hanging out, still up 10% for the day, trading above 46,200. We have Ethereum, which also recently reached the new all-time high yesterday, now trading at about $1,750, up over 3% for the day. We have Chainlink barely in the green, Polkadot up 5%, trading at $23. And as you can see, most all the major cryptocurrencies are surging and in the green, which is a beautiful sight, right? Now let's break down our next story of the day, shall we? Bitcoin has extended its rally over $46,000 today on February 9th, which is the day after the US SEC filing revealed that Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of BTC. The price of Bitcoin immediately soared from around 39,000 from the time I woke up to 45,000 just like that across major exchanges yesterday after the news began to spread like wildfire. And you can see this 1 hour chart looking sexy as ever. Now, this did cause a mass Bitcoin liquidation as the Bitcoin price initially rallied to 45 G's. It caused $500 million worth of short positions to get liquidated. Hey, you should not be shorting Bitcoin, especially during a bull market. Now, as you can see on your screen, this shows you the Bitcoin liquidation. Now, the term liquidation in Bitcoin futures market refers to when the price of Bitcoin moves quickly in a short period beyond the liquidation price of future contracts. For instance, if a trader borrows 10 times the base capital and trades a $100,000 Bitcoin position with 10,000, the position would get liquidated after a 10% price movement. And with Bitcoin being so volatile, you have to expect the extreme volatility. And this is another reason you should not be shorting Bitcoin during a bull run. Now, according to the data from buybt.com, 1.34 billion worth of futures positions in the futures market were liquidated in the last 24 hours. Holy moly. This indicates two trends. First, the derivatives market was extremely overcrowded with short sellers. When the Tesla news broke, it caused a massive short squeeze, liquidating hundreds of millions of dollars worth of positions in several hours. And second, it shows that many investors did not anticipate Tesla to actually invest in Bitcoin, even after Musk changed his bio to Bitcoin on January 29th, 2021. Now, what happens next is the million-dollar question. The crypto traders are cautious due to the extreme high funding rates across major futures exchanges. Funding rates increase when the majority of the market are buying or long in Bitcoin. When the funding rates are overly high, the market is vulnerable to a long squeeze, which can cause an intense short-term drop. Nevertheless, a crypto trader known as Loma says that the market is not overconfident just yet. He said that when a point comes where the traders are overly confident and do not expect a major drop, that is when a correction is likely to occur. Checking out his tweet right here on crypto Twitter. I want us to get to that point where people start talking about how it's impossible for us to retrace 70 to 90% before I think of closing my spot Bitcoin positions. I remember feeling like there's no way Bitcoin goes back below 10K in 2018. We went to 3,500. Never say never. Meanwhile, Crypto Quant CEO Ki Jong-ju emphasized that there is a newfound buyer demand as stablecoin inflows into exchanges were spotted. In the near term, this would likely act as a catalyst for Bitcoin. He shared the following: you can can call me crazy, but I think we'll see $50,000 soon. Just got another stablecoins deposit signal. As you can see right here in this chart, when do you feel we're likely to break that $50,000 resistance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Now let's check out the latest from Max Kaiser. He tweeted, Bitcoin price adjusted for stalled buy orders stacked up at exchanges is above $50,000 right now. So not only are there many indicators of a $50,000 Bitcoin price, but that's the prediction of many analysts in the market right now. Max also says his $65,000 short-term target is in play and his year-end Bitcoin target is $220,000. I love Max because he's been so accurate with his predictions. That's right, you got to give credit where credit is due. Max called a $20,000 Bitcoin price right before it happened. He called 25, he called 28, 35, 42, and he's just been dead accurate. So I would not be surprised if we hit 65,000 here in the short term and end the year at $220,000 plus. But let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And before I break down our next story of the day, will Apple be the next big company to adopt Bitcoin after Tesla? But let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at a whopping all-time high of above $1.3 trillion with almost $250 million in volume in the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance finally back on the rise at 63.1%. Now checking out the Bitcoin market cap at an all-time high as well at $862 billion. I can't wait for Bitcoin to cross that $1 trillion hurdle. Now for the top gainers within the top 100, we had BitTorrent up 153%, trading at 0.001. Terra up 57%, trading at $5.36. PancakeSwap up 40%, trading at $4.86. Filecoin up 32%, trading at $32.66, and Digibyte up almost 32%, trading just above 5 cents. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Yesterday, Tesla Motors announced it made a major Bitcoin purchase and plan to introduce crypto payments into the future. Some in the industry are now speculating that Apple will be the next big institutional player to adopt the crypto asset. That's right, in a market report from Royal Bank of Canada, Dominion Securities analyst Paul Steves, the introduction of the tech company into crypto could create more than $40 billion in annual revenue and make waves across the industry. You can say that again. He based this prediction on the history of Bitcoin revenue at payments company Square, which reported more than $1.6 billion in revenue from Bitcoin in Q3 of 2020. Square has roughly 30 million monthly active users, a fraction of Apple's install base, reported by CEO Tim Cook to be 1.65 billion devices as of January. Holy moly, 1.65 billion Apple devices floating around the world. Could you imagine if they adopted Bitcoin as a reserve currency, just like Elon Musk and MicroStrategy? That would be insane, right? If Apple decides to enter into the crypto exchange business, we think the firm could immediately gain market share and disrupt the industry, said Steves, adding that the move could help make the US a crypto leader for up to 20 years. The firm would unlock a multi-billion-dollar opportunity with just a few clicks. Touche. And as we all know, Tesla Motors announced it had allocated a part of its balance sheet, $1.5 billion, into Bitcoin and would be including crypto payments for its cars at a later date. The introduction of a high-profile player in the tech industry, which just so happens to be the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, and one of the richest companies in the world. This is a pretty big deal. This is the biggest news in Bitcoin history, if you're to ask me, which is hence why Bitcoin is now at a new all-time high and has many in the crypto community clamoring for Apple to be next, as Jason Williams points out right here. When is Apple buying BTC? That, my friend, is the million-dollar question. We also have other major tech companies such as Amazon. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have been battling back and forth for the crown of who's the richest man on the planet. Well, guess what? If Elon is involved in Bitcoin and Jeff Bezos isn't, he will get left behind. It is what it is. And in November, Toroso investment portfolio manager Dan Weiskopf said that Apple investing between 10 and 20 billion into Bitcoin would be more profitable in the long term than the tech company aggressively buying back stock. That, my friend, is a fact. He added the crypto investment would also be a hedge against inflation. And with a market cap of more than $2.2 trillion, Apple is the world's most valuable company and has roughly $200 billion in cash on hand, hypothetically enough to buy 25% of all Bitcoin in circulation. Could you imagine if they purchased 25% of all the Bitcoin in circulation? Hey, we can use our imaginations, right? And before I break down the rest of this right here from Reuters discussing Apple position to offer a crypto exchange funded by adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, according to a source named RBC. First, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 690 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net or just click on this link. You can also visit my blog at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video in the description to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News. Yes, and for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. According to Reuters, Apple has a clear opportunity to offer a buying and selling mechanism for cryptocurrencies, a move that would allow the company to immediately gain market share, according to a research report on Monday from RBC Capital Markets. With its access to world-class software and a secure ecosystem, and let's not forget over 1 billion users worldwide, Apple could tackle the problem individuals face acquiring crypto assets due to the Know Your Customer laws and other regulations with the company, offering a closed system that prevents nefarious activity, improves asset security, and has instant access to buyers and sellers, the report said. That's right. It added that if Apple, which already has a wallet app, went down this path, the move would likely make the United States a global leader in crypto assets, lessening the possibility of a government shutdown of the industry. Here's a quote: "If the USA owns the most crypto assets, be it Bitcoin or other assets, it would not make logical sense in our view to ban it," RBC analyst said in the report. That's right. The report came the same day as the top crypto Bitcoin strode closer to mainstream adoption after billionaire Elon Musk's electric vehicle company Tesla revealed it has purchased $1.5 billion worth of the king of all crypto and would soon accept it as a form of payment for cars, sending the cryptocurrency soaring to new all-time highs. Apple has proceeded cautiously with cryptocurrencies. The company banned crypto wallets from its app store in 2014. Did you know that? Now you know, but later reversed the decision and now allows them. However, Apple bans mining for cryptocurrencies on iPhones and does not allow its Apple Card credit card to be used to purchase cryptocurrencies. And now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show. Bitcoin and Ethereum hit new all-time highs as Tesla announces it has bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And as I shared, yesterday was Bitcoin's biggest daily candle close ever, with gains of over $7,500. Also in today's show, I shared that Tesla allocates 7.7% of its gross cash to Bitcoin, as I broke down for you right here. Also in today's show, I shared that stablecoin flows hint at a $50,000 Bitcoin price after the recent Tesla pump liquidates $500 million in Bitcoin shorts. As Ki Jong-yu points out right here, you can call me crazy, but I think we'll see $50,000 soon. Just got another stablecoins deposit signal. And as Max Kaiser shares, Bitcoin price adjusted for stalled buy orders stacked up at exchanges is above $50,000 right now. He also shares that his $65,000 short-term Bitcoin target is in play, as well as his $220,000 year-end target. Also in today's show, I shared, will Apple be the next company to adopt Bitcoin after Tesla? It looks to be this way. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right. And turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick, before I go, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work and earn up to a 8.6% annual percentage yield with the BlockFi interest account. If you get started today using my link right down below, you can get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. Simply click the link right down below this video. In the description, it'll take you here. Then click the yellow button that says sign up. You'll notice that the referral code is already pre-populated for you to take advantage of this special offer. And as you can see right here, they're currently paying out 6% annual percentage yield on Bitcoin and a whopping 9.3% on USDT. Now, what I love personally about BlockFi is that they're backed by the biggest names in the industry, including Fidelity, Winklevoss, Morgan Creek, and Coinbase. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of this today and get up to $250 as a crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. So what are you waiting for? Let's start stacking those sats, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.